ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Darkest Dungeon with myself, Good for the Price. If you don't know what Darkest Dungeon is, this is a game by the indie developer Red Hook, and it's kind of a roguelike dungeon crawler with like RPG and kind of there's a little bit of base building, not a whole lot. But anyways, let's jump in here. We're just gonna delete these. And we are going to, we'll delete that one because that was when I tried to record before, but my sound was too loud. Hopefully the sound is fixed now and you guys can hear me clearly. If not, hopefully in the next episode I'll have it fixed. Anyways, we're going to call this GFTP for Good for the Price there. And I haven't played this game since the last update, which was the Arbalist and the Man-at-Arms. And that's this save up here, this week 27. But yeah, they just added corpses and oh no, all right, whatever. It's called Darkest. They just added corpses and the Houndsmaster, the Houndsman, something like that. Yeah. Anyways, I absolutely love the artwork in this game. It's like kind of static, but they still add this like movement to it that I don't know. It just sometimes it just looks like very dark and like, but it's still like got these like comedic elements to it. Like for example, your characters, and I've had this happen to me before, your characters can die by a heart attack in a dungeon, which is, you know, maybe it doesn't sound that funny in real life, but you're in the middle of a dungeon and you die of a heart attack. It's pretty ridiculous.
So steel yourself, and remember there can be no bravery without madness.
So yeah, the first little bit here, the first little mission, we only have 2 characters in our party, and they are a Crusader and a Highwayman, and hopefully they'll pop up here soon. This is the first little mission everyone goes through. Actually, the first 2, I guess. The game is kind of structured, how should I say? Like, the game lets you get into the more roguelike elements of it later on. The first little bit is pretty structured. You have 2 characters, and they have abilities that they will always have. But when you get other characters later, you have a chance of getting other abilities, which we'll go in here and I can show you before we start the game. For those of you who haven't played this before, you have these abilities here, and like what I was saying is that sometimes you'll have characters which will come with, they all come with 4 abilities, and you'll have a character that comes with, say, these 2, Holy Lance and Inspiring Cry, instead of Stunning Blow and Bulwark of Faith or something like that. Obviously, these abilities would be called something different on depending on the class. So yeah, Highwayman, and we have our Crusader. But we're going to get going here, and hopefully I'll be able to explain some of the stuff as we move on. This is a pretty difficult game. I've seen people get really, really far in it, but, you know, there's always the chance that everything can go totally wrong. Even this first little bit here I've had, you know, sometimes I don't know if I've had a guy die, but I've had them get down to where they can, you know, the death blow or whatever it's called right before they die.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
So the game does start out fairly difficult, but you know, if you fuck up, you can just restart it and play this again. I don't know if this makes a difference, but I always like to loot this with the Highwayman. I don't know if he has a chance of getting more or less. I realize that this guy is always a kleptomaniac. I don't know if that takes loot when he loots stuff. I know he has a chance of just randomly looting things in front of you. I want to get rid of the guy in the back because he can deal a lot of damage and he has a lot less health. This guy has a lot of stun resist, so we're just going to attack him. We're going to miss, unfortunately. And hopefully I can get rid of this back guy. How much health does he have? 4? I might be able to get rid of him with this. Yeah, awesome. All right. So yeah, some of your abilities are AoEs. This second ability my Crusader has here, he is an AoE. It hits the first two. Unfortunately, this guy takes up 2 slots, so I couldn't have hit both these guys with that, because this guy ends up taking up the first 2 slots. He's wider. We're going to try and kill him as fast as we can. Get a bleed on him maybe. Get some extra damage going. And we should... Oh no! So yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You have it's a pretty good chance that you'll miss or you won't deal as much damage as you want to. That's why actually there are abilities like this guy has Bulwark of Faith. It's a pretty important ability later on because it ends up protecting you, and like it's kind of like a taunt a little bit. So it's pretty useful. But for right now, we can pretty much just attack and get through these. Alright, great. I don't know if I can unlock this. I think if I... No matter what, I'm pretty sure that it's just going to say trapped. Yeah, it's trapped, and he's going to get blighted. Yep. I don't know, that there's no way to get around that. I'm not sure if they're just trolling there, or if you have a chance of getting a key and then unlocking that chest, or what's up. Great. We got a ton of stuff. Yeah, at the end of every mission, too, your guys have... Ooh. Minus 30% stress resist. That's not great. And this guy's a kleptomaniac now, too. He's a mankind hater? So he's a hater? Alright. So we're going to get back here. We're going to go to our base. Well, I guess it's technically the first time that we've been to our base.
Hamlet, these corrupted lands, they are yours now.
I'll let this guy talk.
And you are bound to them.
Okay, that's all I was going to say. Yeah, anyways. I guess there's no real time when stuff gets explained to you guys, at least within the beginning of this recording. So if you don't know what's going on at all, basically you're a relative of a gentleman who owned this manor that's in the back there. You can't really see it. You're in like you're in the hamlet just below the estate. It's called, I guess, the Darkest. Well, the save is called Darkest, so whatever you put in here actually ends up changing the name of the estate. So if this was GFTP, it would be the GFTP estate. Darkest sounds all right. Anyways, so yeah, we got 2 more guys here. We unlocked 3 buildings, so this is just the beginning ramp up here where we're gonna unlock stuff, slowly get introduced to the game. The Ancestors' Memoirs here, we can just go back and watch some of the videos or the cutscenes. The graveyard, if our heroes die, that's where they will end up. Sorry, getting a little bit caught on my words. And Stagecoach, which allows us to recruit more heroes, and yeah. Which this is actually the only one we can update of the 3, or upgrade. Update/upgrade. I mean to say upgrade. And I always like to just do this so I get another party the next time that we come back. Because the more heroes we get right away, the better off we are with being successful with our missions. Yeah, so we're gonna embark.
A mecca of madness,
and we get a sly eye patch
Your
from this
work
one.
begins.
So this actually, the first mission can be slightly different. I think most of them are actually, the first mission is always complete 100% of the room battles within the dungeon. But you can get a different treasure. I don't know about the bust and the crest. I think you always get the bust and the crest from the ruins. But you can get a different, what do they call them? Trinkets, I believe they're called. So yeah, we're just we're gonna rename these guys. This guy's original name is Ronald. So we're gonna call him Ronaldo McDonald. Oh, is that working? Yeah, McDonaldo. Oh, Ronaldo McDonald. Sure, Ronaldo McDonald. And this guy who looks, I don't know, he looks, let's call him Stabs. Let's call him Stabs. Scabs? Scabs. Let's call him Scabs. Scabs. That's what this guy's name is. And actually, you can change the colors of their uniforms here. And I think Scabs, Scabs probably has a red bandana because he bleeds when he picks all his scabs. And Voisin, sorry if I put a huge like French spin on that, but I'm pretty sure that Red Hook is a French developer. I haven't looked this up. I should really look it up. But I mean, like, look at these names. He was Ronaldo. He was, what was Scabs? Scabs was Dismas. And then we have Voisin, which we're gonna name Vaseline. And we have Ludel, which we're gonna name Ludite, or Luddite, or is there? I think that's right. You know what? No, we're gonna change that. What was his name? Ludel. We're gonna name him. What are we gonna name him? Yeah. Crowface the Second Esquire. Yeah, alright. Great. So we'll put these guys in. This guy's first, this guy's second. Usually you plop her. Oh, she's not that great. She doesn't have very good abilities. She has the 2 heals, which is nice. But the other 2 here want her to be in the front positions. Where I can't use this heal. I could use this heal in the second slot. Let's see. What's this look like? He could be third. And this guy wants to be third. Does he? Yeah, he does want to be third. He doesn't want to be last. Yeah, okay. Alright, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do you third, right? You third, you last. And apparently they are the usual suspects. Great. So now we can provision our troop here of Ronaldo McDonald, Scabs, and this recommends always to take 8 food and 4 torches. I like to take a little bit more food and maybe like 1 or 2 more torches. I like to take 4 more food, and then like I don't know, 5 torches, and a shovel and a key. Yeah. Great. All right.